always, any other questions, write down, raise your hand, and it can be collected in. Thank you. Okay, there's a more specific one. And I'll address this to Jim, having to do with fishermen. Can the state take measures? Can the state take measures to assist line fishermen in obtaining affordable permits so this important Cape-based industry can remain as a source of local employment? Jim.
Thank you. We actually have seen some newspaper articles recently that talk just about that from a nonprofit perspective, where they stepped in to buy the licenses and then turn them over. There was some staggering amount of protection for the hookers of the shellfish, mostly scallops, and the way the license program is working. The great expense to front load the license before their equipment's back in the water has made it very difficult for these people to compete and to not lose the opportunity to buy the license. Hence, then it gets picked up or gobbled up by places like Gloucester or bigger ports, and we lose the fishing industry right out of our backyard. So if we take a model from a Goodwill Citizens who are doing a very good job, this is their first year with that program, it appears clear there is a model that should give us some type of relief for the true purchase of the license. We must have a staggered start or a payment process for the license so that we can keep these people in business. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, I think we should do everything possible to help our fishing community. That's been the basis of a Cape Cod economy for generations. It has such a historical tie to the Cape and Islands. It's one of the reasons I'm involved in the fight to stop Cape Wind. I'm the development director at the Alliance to Protect Nantucket Sound. That industrial complex goes in. You're putting that in an area that's 50% of the annual catch comes out of that area where they want to put that project. And that's just something that shouldn't happen. I mean, we're going to put fishermen out of work. They're going to have to go to further waters. It increases their cost, and they cannot handle that. It's going to devastate the commercial fishing industry here around the Cape and Islands. So I'm proud to be standing up against that project, and I'm looking forward to stopping it as we move forward. Getting into license fees, increased regulation, just to kind of back it up for a minute, talking about out-of-the-box thinking. I think state legislatures have too much time on their hands. I don't think we need a full-time state legislature. There's other states that meet 6 months out of the year, but we always seem to be in session, and they're just up there creating laws, creating regulations, coming up with fines, more licenses to have, and it gets out of control. And that's another thing we need to look at. Seriously, we need to be out of the box, we need to streamline and stop sticking it to people, because that's what they're doing up there.